Now back over on the left-hand side, Phil Mickelson's, that little depression that he found was actually the sprinkler head there on the left side. As we take a look at 12 green as well in the foreground. So now he can take a drop. If he drops it off the green surface, you can drop it. If it was onto the green, it would be a place. But in this situation, it's a drop, no closer to the hole. It's a free drop, of course. He's in a sprinkler head. And he will be able to putt from there to 14.
Lee Westwood, after a spectacular drive and beautiful approach shot, is for birdie. And he moves into a tie for fourth, just 2 back. Consecutive birdies at 13 and 14, 8 top 5 finishes in majors, runner-up to Phil here in 2010, but still looking for that first major championship victory as we go to Fred at the 18th.
Yes, and it has been a special week for Fred at age 52, leading along with Jason Dufner at the 36-hole mark. He's got a birdie putt coming up for round of 71. Let's go back to 12.
Bubba's taking the putter here from about 2 paces off the edge. Has to get it through that fringe. Oh, that is going to go well by and keeping on going to the right. That was a poor read there and a poor judgment with the speed. That's 8 feet by. Well, it was a big advantage for Phil there, Nick, being able to take the drop and get it into that first little fringe area rather than in the second cut.
We're just wondering, Ian, did that sprinkler save Phil from slipping into the water? Well, probably not.
Not quite. No, he had a couple of feet left. This for birdie. Excellent effort for Mickelson. Excellent speed. Not many players today or even during the week have been able to get that putt up to the hole. Quite slow up the hill. Well, he knows what to expect, what's coming up. He's already made 2 birdies ahead at the 12th this week. And of course you've got 13 and 15. Anything can happen. Lots of eagle opportunities, and of course we've seen 2 1s today as well at 16. Breaks slightly to the right at the end, this putt. Quite quick. Well, he treated that one with a lot of respect. He might have just bobbled a little early. I'm sure he'll make his 3. Now Hansen at the 11th. Very similar line to the putt of Oosthuizen's in the group ahead. And he's done exactly the same thing.
Well, meanwhile, over on 15, this is a putt for eagle, albeit some 80 feet, but it would. Get up! And he had it pretty much on line. That was to get just 1 behind, and Poulter will have that for birdie. We'll go to 12. Ooh.
No, he knew he'd pushed it all the way. That's a disappointing bogey for Bubba. I felt the 8-iron was too much for him, Nick, there off the tee.
Well, we will never know, because he can chip and blast the club. Probably got 50, 60 yards between the difference.
This was earlier at 13, the 3rd shot for Padraig Harrington after laying up, and he will not be happy with that effort. That was a very simple pitch that he needed to get probably inside 4 or 5 feet. Now back to 11.
Well, it's about a foot closer than Louis. It's on 3 feet inside right. To remain 1 behind the young South African. Well done. He's taken a long look. Rolls it in though. Once again, just very, very calm. In control of himself, in control of his breathing. three-time Masters champion. Can he make it 4? There's 2 behind. And Peter Hansen at the 12th tee. They'll take their time selecting their club here as we go to 15.
Poulter for birdie. This would get him into a tie for 3rd. Nicely done for the Englishman. Now just 2 back. And so much depends on what Louis Oosthuizen can do on 13. If someone can hang up a number.
Well, this is earlier at 13. Matt Kuchar trying to turn driver around the corner.
Hit hard. Hit hard. Get a better one than that, man.
He asks for it to hit hard, and it does, and it will come back down the slope into a little bit more level lie. So Matt Kuchar in position to take advantage of 13. Now back at the green, Padraig Harrington. Yeah, a good example of just how quick that putt is. A little bit of a defensive stroke from Padraig, but really the pitch shot was the one that set up that par. Let's go back to 12.
Well, I mentioned Phil had made birdies here the last 2 days. Got a 9-iron.
Going pretty good on 11. Yeah, but it's more right to left, you think? Well, I do. I think especially I mean, that tree's with him there. I don't know why but that
And I was about to say the flag at 11 was really flapping, and a lot of the great old champions here would often say they'd wait till the flag at 11 hung limp before they played at 12.
Which way is it generally be going, that left flag on 11?
It has been going right to left.
Yeah, that's true. That's true from where it is at 18.
Straight over the flag. A good full solid 9-iron for Mickelson. He'll be happy with that. He knows he doesn't have to force it yet. To 15.
And speaking of Englishmen who might make a difference, Lee Westwood from 237 at 15. He has hung on doggedly.
Get up.
Oh, and what a chance he has. That is for eagle, which at the moment would put him in a tie for the lead. Back to 13.
And Matt Kuchar going for the 13th and 2, 198.
Oh, be good.
Oh, he likes it. It's on a good line. But it's too much, and it goes over the green. That will be a delicate little pitch and run back down to the hole for his eagle. Back to 12.
Peter Hansen has finally chosen an 8-iron here. He too's had 2 birdies in the first 3 rounds.
He shanked it.
Oh, it's
He shanked it short of the water.
It's short of the water.
Another shot we've never seen before and never will.
I've never seen that. He had too much club. He tried to hit it too easy. Boy, that'll rattle the nerves. Just trying to hit the easy 8-iron and is not committed. Let's see how it looks through the impact.
See his head's going down. And now you're trapped, and now you get up to get out of the way.
Yeah, up.
Wow.
He was up way too soon.
Well, he was trying to get out of his way. He went down on that one for such a short iron.
Just pressure, Nick. Bad thoughts.
Just pressure.
Only pressure.
Critical shot here at 13 now for Louis Oosthuizen, going with a fairway wood. Yeah, staring anxiously. But no need. That is wonderful. Oosthuizen in perfect position at the 13th hole. Things starting to tighten up. Who's going to take the horse by the bit and take off with this Masters? Stay tuned to find out.
Back at the 15th, the man who led after round 1. and disappeared from sight pretty much until this moment. Has this putt up the hill, maybe just outside the right, to tie the lead in the 2012 Masters. You have got to be kidding me, he says. That followed the contour of the hole with half the ball hanging over. He cannot believe that missed, but one shot back. If he can make another couple coming in, someone who hangs up a number here, maybe this guy.
Well, fellow Englishman Ian Poulter, too strong off the tee, and boy, this is a putt that requires a deft touch. A little more deft than that. Poulter at 6 under, 2 back.
I'm not too sure if down that slope, Vern, that's even doable, that putt. That's an okay leave, really.
Let's go to 12.
A very important shot for Peter Hansen. This will be a nervous shot, long. Okay, not bad from where he was. Last thing you want to do is chunk it short. To 13.
Yeah, you talk about a delicate shot. Matt Kuchar, right beneath our tower, electing to go with putter.
Is that a good choice, Peter? Oh, he's sitting down.
It's sitting down.
On
Nick,
a down slope, yeah.
And he has to, what he's going to have to worry about is how it bounces airborne.
No, I agree with that. No, I couldn't see the down slope from back at the 18th green.
He's probably got about 8 or 10 different reads that he can use to get the ball funneling toward the hole.
He could go way high into the middle of the back tier, almost at 30 degrees to the right, and then feed it into that, and then feed it back down.
He still, I don't know that he's made up his mind yet. This is no time for indecision. Well, looking to go a little bit out to the right, not as high as he could have gone. Gathering pace on a great line. Oh, my! What a tremendous putt by Matt Kuchar. We've seen some shakier ones, some shakier short ones from him earlier in this round, but not that one. A look from the other view. Watch him walk over on his line, checking to see he's coming right down the fall line. Cannot believe that didn't continue to turn. Back to 12.
Hansen for par. Slippery putt. It's looking good. Well, it was a wonderful effort. Seems to have regathered himself after the tee shot. Jack Nicklaus himself hit it over there with a shank a couple of times in years gone by. It's others have done it as we go to 16.
And Poulter for par.
Get in.
Oh, really well done. Good call, Nick. Nice lead, nice putt. And he leaves 16 at 6 under, back to 12.
Birdie attempt for Phil. This to get to 7 under. Good touch, nice putt. So Phil Mickelson will tap in here at the 12th. He played the hole so beautifully this week. A couple under par in the 4 rounds. Just 2 behind Louis Oosthuizen in the 76th playing of the Masters. Looking for his 4th green jacket. They head 1 to 13.
All right, now to convert for his birdie, Matt Kuchar. Oh, no problem there. So Matt Kuchar moves to -7, one shot off the lead with consecutive birdies at 12 and 13. Let's go back to 12.
Yes, good putt there for bogey for Peter Hansen. Dreadful tee shot that'll really play on his mind now. He has to shake it off, try and make something happen here on these 2 par 5s upcoming. To 16.
Lee Westwood so close for eagle at 15. 7 iron.
Good shot, Lee.
Oh, this could be good. Well, another 2 feet perhaps. And you might have been looking at a 3 or 4 foot birdie. Let's go to 13.
Now our leader, Louis Oosthuizen, ready to play his second shot.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Trust that shot, huh? Come on.
193 yards to the hole. Anything 15 feet left of the hole or so, and maybe a little bit past flag high, will funnel back toward the hole.
It's a huge moment if you can just keep the pressure on these guys. He's pulled it.
He's tugged this left. He's tugged it left and long. Oh my, that is going to be so delicate coming back down over the back left tier down to the flagstick. We've seen some players back there today that almost put it in the hazard. I think that was a case perhaps of maybe a little bit too much club and not quite accelerating through. Let's go forward to 14.
Padraig Harrington after 315-yard drive from 125. He birdied 5 of his last 6 holes in the 3rd round yesterday. Can he produce something similar today and add another voice to the conversation? 13.
Now Bubba Watson with just a short iron second shot, aiming well out to the left and trying to
get a rope hook and 8-iron in there, Peter.
Yeah, look at that follow through.
No.
Started it out and it's turning over, but it's a little bit too far left. And that will not catch the slope, I don't believe. No, that's going to stay up. So both players in this pairing will be faced with delicate shots for eagle. Now back on the tee, Phil Mickelson going with driver. Just sets up beautifully for Phil. He has played this hole 63 under par for his career. It is easily his favorite hole on the golf course in terms of low scoring, and he is positioned again to make another eagle. Remember the one he made yesterday. Louis Oosthuizen trying to protect a one-shot lead in the final round of the 76th Masters.